Hey guys, this is Non-Lammers of Invoked 101, and I don't know if you can really tell. I'm actually a little bit sick right now. My throat, something's up with my throat, and I don't quite know what's up. So if I sound a little weird in these next couple videos, that's why. Anyway, this is my friend's Red Eyes Black Dragon Gemini profile. This is more of the Gemini build of Red Eyes. He didn't really get the pulls he needed, so he did convert it into a Gemini build still. I have this deck that I want to show off, and then I have another deck that I'm going to show off in another video that I'm actually really excited to show. But yeah, so let's just kind of jump right into the monsters here. So the first monster we're running is we are running 3 Red Eyes Black. Who is this? This is Flare. This is the main Gemini one. He's kind of the Red Eyes retrain. We'll zoom in just a little bit. So what he does is his Gemini, of course he has the regular Gemini, oh it's a normal monster, whatever. But then his other effect is that his Gemini effect is that whenever he battles, he burns for his attack points. So 2400 burn is nothing to laugh at. The next monster is 2 Red Eyes Black Dragon. It's just for some of the fusion monsters need him, like the Archfiend guy and Slash Dragon, so you run him. 2 Black Metal Dragon. This is the equip that gives gives any Red Eyes 600 bonus attack. And then whenever when it hits the graveyard? This card is sent from the field to grave. Add a Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand, except for Chick, but her name isn't Chick. 2, what is that? Redstone or Blackstone? Blackstone, a legend. You normal summon this, you tribute it, it summons a Red Eyes monster, and then you can shuffle a level 7 or lower Red Eyes from your graveyard into your deck and add this to your hand, but you can only use 1 effect per turn. Oh man, got the hiccups. 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal. This is a dragon deck, so you kind of have to run it just because it's able to summon stuff. So, okay, I'm reading this real quick. Alright, so this is Red Eyes Gearfried, and what he does is if something's equipped to him, you can blow it up and then pop a back row. I'm pretty sure that's what he does. I read him really quick, so I'm not quite sure. I'm more familiar with the Gemini guys, and this isn't my deck, so. Then we're running 1 Archfiend. This is the Summon Skull retrain. This is kind of like a Regeki. It blows up stuff that has, so its Gemini effect is that it blows up stuff with defense less than its own attack points. So that's really nice. This is the Meteor Dragon retrain. What this does is it he prevents other Red Eyes cards from being destroyed by battle or card effect as his Gemini effect, so that's cool. And then we're running 2 Retros. What Retro does is if a Red Eyes monster or monsters is destroyed, you special summon this card and you revive those monsters. Then I believe you can tribute him to special summon a Red Eyes, or you tribute him and it gives you an extra normal summon for a Red Eyes, something like that. It's basically so that way you can go, alright, I got my Gemini monster out, tribute, Gemini summon him. That's what I always believed it was for. And then we're running the world's smallest kaiju engine, 1 Dogran, 1 Sticky. And then we're running some vanillas here. We're running 1 Meteor Dragon because why not? 1 Summon Skull because the fusion monster needs him. And 1 Keeper of the Shrine to help with some more recovery of resources. So yeah, that's it for the monsters. It's a pretty heavy monster lineup. Going into the spells, we are running 3 Red Eyes Fusion. This card is like one of the best cards in the deck. Fusion summon a Red Eyes using cards from your deck. It's awesome. You can't normal summon or stat or anything like that for the rest of the turn, but still, really good card. Then we're running 2 cards of the Redstone. It's kind of like a Destiny draw for the deck. You discard a level 7 Red Eyes, draw 2 cards, and then you can send another Red Eyes if you want from your deck to the grave. 2 Silver's Cry. This deck is full of vanilla dragons, so why not use it? 1 copy of Red Eyes Insight to search our Red Eyes cards. 1 copy of Dragon's Mirror for some fusion monsters. Here comes the really good card in this deck. This card helped Red Eyes kind of become slightly more relevant and useful. 3 Catalyst Field. This is a new card. I actually picked up 2 of these. You're welcome, Jer. Picked up 2 of these for him. They're This card is super cheap. But what this does is it gives you, you can normal summon Gemini monsters that are higher than level 5. Just for free. It just lets you do that. Then you get an additional normal summon each turn for a Gemini monster. So, along with your regular normal summon, you also get a double summon effect. Like what's the card? The super double summon? Is that what it is for Geminis? I think so. It's like super double summon. So yeah, you get to do that. One sad single terraforming should probably have more. But that's it for the spells. Catalyst Field. If you're gonna play Geminis at all or Gemini Red Eyes, you definitely need Catalyst Field. You can't run the deck without it. And so 3. 3 Return of the Red Eyes. This lets you revive vanillas as long as you control a Red Eyes monster. So some more revival stuff right here. And then 2 Red Eye. There we go. 2 Red Eye Spirit. Kind of like more extra copies of Silver's Cry. This deck is all about reviving from the graveyard. So yeah. And that's it for the main deck. The deck is super, I want to say it's super consistent, but it has a lot of power play moves that it can do. I wish it was a little more consistent, just for his sake. But yeah. Anyway, going into the extra deck. For the Xyz monsters, we'll start with 2 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragons. This guy, burn damage, can't be destroyed by battle or card effect, and has the Cyber Dragon Nova effect to summon one back from the grave. So that's really nice. A couple ultras. I actually don't know what this guy does. Okay. Number 74, Master of Blades. Whenever he's targeted, detach and negate and destroy it. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty good. Big Eye. He's Big Eye. And that's it for the, you can't go wrong with Big Eye. That's it for the rank 7s. He doesn't have any other rank monsters. He does have some, I'm going to leave these out because those are bad. So going into the fusions, 1 Red Eyes Slash Dragon. This is the one that equips and negates. Whenever a Red Eyes monster attacks, you can equip a warrior to it. There's not too many warriors in the deck. I think it's just Gearfried. But then he can negate stuff by detaching and equip. And then it does something else. It summons back the equip monsters whenever it dies, too. 2 Falling Meteor, Black Comet, whatever you want to call it. I always call them Falling Meteor Dragon because that's what I knew him as. It does burn damage when it's summoned. When it dies, you summon back a vanilla monster. Here he is. 2 Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. What he does is, during the battle phase, he negates all monster effects. And then, if he kills something, I believe, he shuffles a Red Eyes back into the deck. I believe that's what he does. He's also giant. Like, all the Red Eyes fusions are giant. 1 5-headed dragon for the Dragon's Mirror. 1 Meteor Black Dragon because, you know, it's big. And then 1 First of Dragons because not everything can get over it. There were Synchro Monsters in here. And I remember why he had Synchro Monsters. And honestly, he could run something like Flambeau Guard in this deck and be... Flambeau Guard is the card. And be fine. But, like, I just thought it was really weird he had Synchro Monsters and no tuners in this extra. Just something. Slash Dragon looks so weird compared to some of the other guys, you know? Like, I get what he's supposed to be, but it's just, like, really, really odd. But yeah, it does actually fit the complete aesthetic that's trying to go for. Anyway, that has been my, this isn't mine, this is my buddy's, Red Eyes Gemini deck profile. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video.